Are your car keys becoming harder and harder to turn? Have you noticed a decrease in the power of your engine or unexplained illumination of check engine lights? These could all be signs that you have a bad ignition switch. Hi, my name is Igor from Car Care Hacks, and I'm an expert mechanic with more than 10 years experience. Today, I am going to take you through some common symptoms of a faulty ignition switch. The ignition switch is typically located on the steering column of a vehicle, behind the steering wheel. An ignition switch, in the simplest terms, is a key-operated switch that controls the power supply for various features of a vehicle. It's primarily used to start the engine by providing power to the starter motor, while also controlling the power supply for auxiliary devices like the radio and power windows. Here are the 6 symptoms of a bad ignition switch. To support the channel, please like the video and subscribe. Number 1. Car stalls while driving. A common symptom of a bad ignition switch is when your car stalls while driving. This happens because the switch can momentarily cut off power to the engine's ignition system and other electrical systems in the vehicle, causing the engine to shut off unexpectedly. Number 2. Car starts and then suddenly stalls. Another sign is when the car starts but then suddenly stalls. This could be due to a worn out or damaged ignition switch that is unable to maintain the electrical circuit needed to keep the engine running. Number 3. The engine doesn't start. If the engine doesn't start at all, it could be a symptom of a faulty ignition switch. The switch may not be able to complete the electrical circuit necessary for the starter motor to crank the engine. Number 4. Issues powering on the accessories. Bad ignition switches can also cause problems when trying to power on the accessories in your car, like the radio or power windows. This is because the switch also controls the power supply to these auxiliary devices. Number 5. Dashboard lights flicker. Flickering dashboard lights are another potential sign of a bad ignition switch. Fluctuations in power caused by a failing switch can lead to irregularities with the dash lights. Number 6. Key doesn't turn. If the key won't turn in the ignition, it could indicate a broken ignition switch. The internal mechanisms of the switch may be damaged or worn, preventing the key from turning. Thank you so much for watching.